He was a guy that you were happy to have represent you. Whether you believe believe in him and you support his ideas or not, as a representative of our culture, of our civilization, that guy was smooth and measured and articulate and
off the book. Most of the time, he was saying what he thought, and he wasn't reading off of scripted.
Well, did you know the story about Clinton?
I know some.
With being off the book, Clinton was such a good orator that the teleprompter went off. It broke like 5 minutes into his fucking speech, and he did all that shit by memory. Just did the whole goddamn thing by memory.
And I played 9 holes of golf with him.
What was he like?
And it was, there's still security, Secret Service all around him.
Right.
And so it was a private golf course. Larry Ellison, that owns Oracle.
Oh, wow.
Owns this private golf course that has 4 tennis. He's a big tennis guy, so he puts on the tennis stuff out in Palm Springs. And nobody plays this course. And he doesn't play golf. And it's just his private, that's his deal.
He's got his own course?
He's got his own course. And
Jesus.
he played through our group at Shadow Creek in Beverly Hills, in Vegas. A really exclusive course, impossible to get on, and he was playing by himself, and he was on the tee box, and I said, "It's lonely at the top, isn't it, Larry?" And he goes, "Yep," and hit his ball and went off by himself. And
wow!
But he wasn't even there. But Clinton was, and he told me a story. He goes, this friend of his is a record producer, rap records, big. He didn't tell me who it was, and didn't tell me who the artist was either. But the artist was all thugged out, and he was in a Ferrari store. And the salesman goes, "Are you thinking about buying this car?" And the guy goes, "No, I'm going to buy the car. I'm thinking about pussy." So Clinton told me a story that had the word pussy in it. And,
that's a fucking great story. Clinton told you that story?
Yeah, Clinton told me that.
That's a great fucking story. That is a great story. That poor bastard.
Yeah,
he's almost like a comic. Like he could just be free.
Yeah.
You think if he got divorced and just started going on the honest Bill Clinton lecture
circuit. I fucked her. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to either.
What did you think I was going to do?
What would you do?
What would you do? You're in my position.
What would you do?
You're smart. You know you don't got but 40 years left of life.
I'd have shoved my pecker right in her mouth. That's what I would have done.
The whole idea of being the fucking number one guy, you got to be so goddamn pussy hungry to want to be the number one guy. 100%.
You got to have big appetites, that's for sure.
For everything.
Yeah, for everything.
For everything. You got to be a super conqueror.
Yeah, and all those guys are. Not all those guys. I don't want to generalize, but it's really, really common for men that are in power positions to just be horny as fuck all the time.
Of course. I mean, we got to go back. The way we want these people to behave is so contrary to the way any king ever behaved ever in history. Like the stories of kings throughout history was always decadence. It was always, all these
women and wine and food and more food.
People feeding them
fat
grapes.
And open sores and
cutting off the fucking ex-wives' heads and shit. Like that's what you think of. Ordering armies, people protecting them. It's like those people were just gluttons.
They're gluttons.
The super gluttons of the world.
Right.
And we don't like that. We don't like that. So then we try to turn someone into some fucking Norman Rockwell person.
Right, and that doesn't work either.
It's not real.
Because you don't have enough. You don't have enough charisma to